for half a second. Light whatever you brought with you. Cigars, smokes, joints, coffee, whiskey. I don't judge. You didn't come here for fairy tales. You came for truth, steel, and motor oil. This ain't clickbait. This ain't influencer nonsense. This is real biker news told by a man who's lived it, seen it, and survived it. From the streets to the clubhouse, from the old guard to the new blood.
All we wanted to do was
welcome to Biker News Canada. And the man behind the curtain, the voice they don't want quiet, the pen that wrote playpen, the mind that never shut off, Bob Jarvie. So sit back. Let the truth hit harder than a straight pipe at midnight. And remember, once you hear it here, you can't unhear it. Now here's Bob.
Hey, how's everyone out there tonight? Bob's back. Biker News Canada coming at you on a Thursday. And it's Thursday. And that means that we're back to the interviews, man. I dig it. So live interviews happening again, starting with tonight. Tonight we got a special guest, two ladies from the eastern end of the Ontario province. And they bought motorcycles, and then they started riding motorcycles, and they said, hey, this is pretty cool stuff. And then they started videoing their trips and stuff like that. And they host a bike night and all that good stuff. So why don't we just get them up on stage and we'll ask them all the questions. Everyone, this is the Biker Chicks.
Hey, Bob. How's it going?
So you guys are deep in the biker world, eh?
Yeah, we have a lot of fun, with our bikes and the community for sure.
Yeah.
It's a fun community this side of it, right? Like the non-club, the non-hardcore, the relaxed side of it. You can have a lot of fun, can't you?
Oh yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
It's a community that we're happy to be a part of.
It is. It is.
Yep.
Now I'm going to run through the chat real quick and say hello to everybody who joined us.
Yep.
We always got an active chat. And we got Michael. Good to meet you tonight, Michael. And that's me. We got the Real Truth in the house tonight. I'm right here, Real Truth. Frank is in the house. Good to see you tonight, Frank. Nomadic Pirate, thanks for joining us, brother. Hey, Kurt, how are you, bro? Good to see you tonight. And yeah, hey, man, I'm getting better at this on time, eh? Hey, we got Travi in the house. How are you guys? Good to see you, bro. You're next week, hey, Travi. That'll be you up on screen with me next week. We got Yo Mama's house. Good to see you tonight. I comment to make you angry. Good to see you, bro. Gary, our friend from over the bridge there in Michigan. Hey, good to see you tonight, Kirk, man. I'm doing good, Real Truth. Thank you, bro. And we got So Loud rocking all the way in from the boondocks of North Carolina. Much respect to you, So Loud. Always a pleasure to have you, bro, in the house. And we got other Fred. So we got two Freds in the house. We got Fred EM. And we've got, oh no, that's Easy Frank. It's not Fred. Sorry, it's Frank. So we got a Fred and a Frank. And we got Chuck and Ryder. Good to see you tonight, guys. All right. So if you guys got any questions about anything that we're talking about tonight, be sure to put it in the chat and I'll ask the ladies. Now, I guess, okay, before we start, and it bugs me for hours, what's your accent? Is it British or is it Australian or is it New Zealand?
I didn't think I had an accent.
Yeah, to remember now. So I was born in England, but my mum's Irish, my dad's Scottish, and we came to Canada. But then I backpacked for several years. So I did live in Australia for a while and back in Ireland and Scotland and Fiji and all those cool places. So
well, you've been around. It's funny about people from Europe. They've got no problem packing up and cruising around and seeing the world. But it seems like us guys on North America,
Yeah.
because we gotta take that 7-hour flight or whatever first.
Yeah.
Nobody seems, or it's not nobody. It's not as prevalent though, right?
Yeah. So, Bob, I have a British passport, a Canadian passport, and an Irish passport. So,
You can have all three, eh?
yeah, if you get the Irish one last, I think. The Brits want
Okay.
you to have two, but the Irish don't care how many you have. So that was my last one.
I've been to Dublin and Limerick when I was in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time over there.
Limerick. They call it Stab City, but yeah, it's a good
Is
place.
it?
Yeah, that's the nickname for Limerick, Stab City. But I love Limerick. Yeah, all of it, because I
It
was
just
working on
cracked me up over there because the guys I was with, they were, well, who took me over there? I stayed with a bunch of guys in the club I was in. So I think the guys from Birmingham and Leicester took me over there. So I stayed in England for 6 months.
Wow,
I
that's
think
nice.
I needed a new liver when I came home. People in
Yeah.
Canada go on how much they can drink.
I know, it's crazy.
They're lightweights compared to
Yeah.
Brits.
Yeah.
And what's your name? Yeah, sorry, what's your names?
Okay, so I'm Sarah. My road name's Tangles. Not
Okay.
Sure.
Not sure why, except for your hair.
And I'm Mariette, and my road name is Boo. And that just derives from what my family calls me. So, yeah. I was Boo before Boo was cool. I made Boo cool.
You
Yeah.
look familiar for some reason. I don't know why. I think you
There
remind
or
me.
myself?
Who? Boo?
Yeah,
Do you
Boo.
watch a lot of porn? No, I'm just kidding. That's
Poor
how
hub.
rumors get.
That's it.
She's been waiting for that joke.
She got it. I set her up for it perfectly too.
I did.
No, you remind me, I think, of a lady, I think maybe from the National Templars. There's a lady in their club that looks very similar to you. I think that's why. And I was at the bike show. I was like, turn around. There's the Durham Divas were there, and a couple all ladies groups were there.
Okay. Yep. Well, were
I'm-
you at the bike show, the Toronto Bike Show this year?
I was at the one by the airport. Yes.
Yeah, we were too.
Yeah, we've.
Oh, maybe I saw you there.
Yeah, maybe.
Could be. I don't know how you would
Oh.
recognize me, but
No, it's hard to say.
yeah, actually, funny story. So 3 years ago,
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago, we first went to the bike show, and a guy with a red mohawk comes up to me and he goes, "Oh, I love your hair," and he took a picture. And subsequently, the 2 years after that, seen him every single year.
Yeah.
So didn't see him,
Really,
this,
eh?
but yeah.
And I bet you that's the other guy from Natty. I think that's the ladies I'm talking about's husband.
Oh.
He's kind of like boom boom kind of. I think they call him Tiny, and he's from out west. I wonder if that's the same people. That'd be funny. Hey, Gonzo, thanks for showing up tonight, bro. Yeah, Travis saying classic, right on. Oh, they liked your joke.
Yeah, I've been dying to use that
Yeah.
one.
Although, isn't it? You
I
watch
just-
a lot of kiddie porn. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sure that's
yeah.
where.
T Rose in the house tonight. Good to see you guys coming into the chat. It makes it awesome. So the first question for you guys is, what kind of bikes you guys ride?
Yeah.
I have the most beautiful bike you probably will ever see, and I tell everyone that. It's I have a Softail Deluxe. It's a 2016, but it's the hard candy gold, so it's got the sparkle and it's pretty.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it.
Very nice.
For me, last year actually, I upgraded from a deluxe to a 16 Street Glide Special, and it's actually the hard candy gold fleck. So it's actually more of a rose gold kind of shimmer. Anyways, but it's So I ride a Street Glide Special.
I love my Street Glide. I had no weight. That was my last bike. I'm in between bikes as we speak. I think I'll be buying another Street Glide though if I can.
Yeah.
It's funny. You guys are the second and third ladies I've interviewed. They got nicer bikes than I ever owned. Talking to me about the paint jobs. The last girl, she's an insurance, and she's in the biker community really good down the Durham region also. And she had one with a they call the paint leather or something like that. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
And it fades out of a darker color into this lighter, like shiny kind of browny oranges. But it looks
Yeah.
good. They did it very well.
My last bike was a deluxe, but it was the Dragonfly Green is what it was called. So where it would change from green to coppers.
Oh,
So, but I'm not a short girl, so I needed a little bit more length. So actually last summer we raffled off my bike for ALS.
Yeah,
We
that's
have a girl up here, Samantha Hasty, that runs an ALS ride.
mhm.
And so what we did was partnered up with her and raffled off my bike to support that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
And-
I had a Yamaha Virago that I loved. I would have kept it forever, but I was hit head on and killed
Oh.
my bike. Yeah, so my
Yeah.
bike was dead. So
Right.
anyway,
How were you out of it?
well, it was because I was going straight on my way home from work, and there was a guy coming the other way, and then he suddenly swerved left, so I hit him head on, and I went like halfway through his windshield, but I had a full face helmet, so I got to keep my teeth. I was very happy about that. But I didn't break anything. Well, I had some fractures and bruising, but otherwise I was back on the bike within a few weeks. So.
Well, you got lucky there.
Oh, that was a blessing for sure. That could have gone so much worse. So absolutely, I'm blessed. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Joker Smoker. Good to see you tonight, bro. And I think I said hi to Gonzo, didn't I? And Road Dog came to join us up. Good to see you guys tonight. Anyone who's got any questions for the ladies, just ask them. They do got a website and a Facebook presence. I think I'm going to put the website up on the screen.
Yeah.
And just to give you guys an idea of what they do. And if anyone wants to contact or anything like that, that is their website. Thebikerchicks.ca, nice and easy.
Mhm.
And
So, Bob, the thing is, we call ourselves the bikerchicks.ca, but we're not, it's not like an all-female thing, because we do have a bike night, and we have men and women show, everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
We have a ride coming up, and again, everyone's welcome.
no, and actually, that's all the stuff I want to talk to you guys about tonight. You guys want to talk about your bike night? We can go back to the website any old time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So during the summer on this channel, like on a Tuesday night, I'll come up and do a show on where all the bike nights are going to be on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then on Wednesday, I'll tell you where all the bike nights are going to be on Thursday.
Okay.
So I've been doing that for about 2 summers now. And then all of a sudden, you guys came up, the bike night at the Atlantic. Is that yours, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's us.
And I was like, oh, this must be a new one. Was last year your first year?
Yes.
Yeah, it was because we had another bike night. We tried at like a truck stop. It didn't work out that great, so we decided we approached the owners, Ron Edwards and Shuby at the Atlantic, and they were amazing. They were as keen as us. They said, "Let's do this." So we've worked with the owners there, and it's been incredible.
And I guess it's one of the biggest draws for us was the yes, it's a good halfway point or a good meeting point, but the backyard is friggin' amazing. So we have, seating. Who can imagine? You go to a bike night and you can actually sit and chill and chat. So
Wouldn't that be nice?
yeah.
We've had like Red Devil Vodka shows up and they've given samples and gifts and stuff. So we always have great prizes. We have every Friday we have a bike night. We give away
Fridays, you guys.
Yeah. So it's the Atlantic Pub and Eatery in Alexandria, Ontario.
Yeah. So it's a great location because it's an easy place to get to for people from Ottawa, from Cornwall, from Hawkesbury. We have Montreal, we have Quebecers come. One of our first bike nights, the very first one, I think we had like 200 bikes showed up. So we were pretty happy about that.
That's pretty wicked, eh?
Yeah.
And
We've maintained, I think our lowest attendance was maybe like 30 bikes.
You think it was that low?
I'm just going to be,
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
guys are sticking out on weekly every Friday, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Right on.
no charge or anything, obviously, and people
Yeah.
can come and they can get themselves a nice supper there. We do share the wealth. We raise funds through that.
Yep.
Because anytime the community's giving us something, we want to give back to them too. So we were able to raise over $3,500 just last summer, just Friday nights, for the Glengarry Memorial Hospital, which is located in Alexandria. So this year we'll find another cause within the community, and we'll do the same thing again. And that's the generosity of the bikers that show up. We just go around and say, give us your money, and they do. And they're so generous, though. That's why we're able to help the community like that through them, you know. So it's amazing. It's really good.
Yeah.
They are very good. Now, Travis says, good for you. You glad you had the full face and you didn't get shook too badly on your your crash.
Lucky. Thanks.
Sorry about that. I'm a little bit behind on the comments. Oh, Jim Mackwell, good to see you tonight, bro. And he says, much love and respect to the biker chicks. Right on.
Thank
And
you.
Chuck's wondering where in Eastern Ontario. I was going to ask that question also.
So,
how far? Like, how do you get off the 401 to get to you?
okay, so you just you stay on the 417, right?
That's when it goes to Ottawa, right?
Yeah, so you keep carrying on, and you'll come to.
Oh, you're thinking 416, but the 401 wise, you're getting off at what is it? What's that? Lansdowne? Yeah. So you would get off at Lansdowne,
I think so.
which is past Cornwall.
Oh, you're almost in Quebec.
Yeah, just about. Yeah. So we're like Alexandria is about maybe 20 minutes south of Hawkesbury or Van Cleek Hill.
Okay.
Right. So so you're going way past the 416, but Yep.
We were like 45 minutes from Ottawa, I think, or an hour from Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on which side. Orleans for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, well, the good thing we had ended our season last year with a show and shine. That was another huge success. But we had people coming from out of town, like I think 3, 4, 5 hours away. The good thing about the Atlantic is they rent rooms there. So you had people came for our show and shine, and they just stayed for the weekend. It was awesome. So
Yeah. Sorry. Chucky Ryder figured it out too.
Yeah. He's on.
It's okay, Chucky. I corrected him. It's all good.
Yeah. But Bob, we have amazing prizes too. So we had often several times through the summer, we had Yuck Yucks Comedy Club tickets worth $250 for 10 people. So they would win that. We had people winning tickets to Sens games, tickets to Habs games, hockey jerseys. We had one guy, he won a band that this band said, well, it was from Bo's Brewery, actually.
Yep.
And so somebody won that prize. So now the band is going to show up at his house, and they're going to bring enough beer for him and all his guests. It's all free. That was his prize. So we got some cool prizes. Yeah.
And then we have another lady who, her and her husband, because of health reasons, they both ride spiders. But she owns a tattoo studio in Alexandria. Studio No Limits.
Yeah.
And anyway, so so that's kind of part of what we do too, is we want to support our community, but especially women in our community who are, have their businesses and stuff. So yeah, exactly. So, and she's been a huge supporter of the Atlantic as well with gift certificates. Same with Iron Forge and Embrum.
Excellent.
Kate Kirkwood, they're also part of Hillbilly Cruisers, I guess. But
right.
But she owns Iron Forge in Embrum, and has been really generous too.
Well, they have the best poutine. If you're ever in the area, go to Iron Forge. Best poutine I've ever had in my life. Yeah. But they're amazing people too. Yeah. And
Road Dog was saying he remembers a restaurant in Alexandria for souvlaki.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Okay. So Alexandria. Well, I mean, there's a lot of restaurants, but some of the main ones are like the North Glengarrian,
Yeah.
and then the Atlantic Pub and Eatery. It's right by the Via station.
Okay.
So it's kind of interesting. Sometimes when we're doing our draws and prizes, all of a sudden you'll hear a train go by. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And Gonzo said he used to stay at his uncle's in Alexandria. Monkland, is that right? Monkland, Alexandria.
That's the 43 he would have taken.
Yeah,
right?
43 and 138 is Monkland.
And that's the other thing. We have the most beautiful back road riding here. So
You got good riding.
Oh yeah, it's great. But
That's
I want
beautiful.
to, before I forget, I want to.
And Travi will donate some prizes for you guys. She's got a leather shop.
That's excellent.
So we'll get them, direct them to your website. Is that the best way or something like that?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's really generous. Thanks.
And put you guys together.
Cool.
We got the lone wolf in the house. Good to see you, bro. And No Grow came in. I'm missing one of our brothers from the States. Scrap Iron. Good to see you tonight, Scrap. I didn't miss you, bro. It's a little bit different during interviews because a lot of times during my show, I just talk to the chat all night. But during the interview, I got to talk to you. Yeah, so no, he was wondering if you're Australian. That was the first thing I asked her. But that's funny. You said Irish and Scottish.
Yeah, but I did live in the South Pacific, like in Australia and Fiji for almost 2 years. So I don't know, maybe. But
Heinz 57.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, because you got both the Celt countries. You got Scotland and Ireland, right? My parents are Scottish and British.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. They came over after the Second World War when they were kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Crazy what that war did to the world and threw everyone everywhere, right?
Yeah, that's it.
People fled Europe after that business. Fiji, I've never been to Fiji.
Oh, it's nice. Well, I was living in the villages because the cities are a bit crazy, but the villages are very nice.
It's tropics down there, right?
Yeah, I was a backpacker, so I didn't get to do the fancy resorts. I was literally living out of a backpack for about 5 years, so I didn't do the luxury stuff, but I probably did it the best way. You meet people better like that.
There's a good question. What's your most memorable ride so far?
Most memorable ride?
That's for both of you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I like because I work at a provincial park, so I don't get a lot of time off in the summer. But I've enjoyed riding I liked going up Whiteface Mountain and Mount Washington. I like stuff like that. But
where's that at?
Whiteface Mountain. That one is New Hampshire, right? Or am I confusing them? Yeah. That's when we went to Laconia. We ended up going to up Whiteface Mountain, and then Mount Washington in New York State.
You guys are show off.
That's a date.
In the States.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed in the States no more. Although I think I could work on that.
Yeah.
Now, how did you two girls get together?
Well, I think during COVID, well, I was thinking there wasn't much going on, and it would be nice for the ladies to get together and maybe try and do whatever we could. So we started having lunches, and then just like a girls' lunch, and then more and more women came out. I met Mariette through that, and then that's turned into something else we do now. There's a group of us that meet once a month, and we go out for dinner together. Sometimes it's 12 or 15, as many as 15 biker chicks will show up.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's becoming, and I like seeing it out there. I don't know why. It's becoming a lot more common to see the ladies riding groups and the riding clubs and all that stuff around the country now. We got that group in Durham, and there's been a few groups I've had up on for interviews. I like to promote it for ladies because I think maybe you'd have more women on motorcycles if they felt that there was other women to ride with.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I know I could be 100% wrong, but
Mariette has done some really cool rides. Tell them about your one last summer. Like she'll get on and go for a couple of weeks.
Well,
you do the iron butt.
What's that?
The iron butt. When you're done, your butt feels like iron, right?
Well, yes and no. So typically we take 2 weeks, my now husband and I. And then so we've done the Superior Loop. We've done down east, down to not Newfoundland and PEI yet, but and then my favorite was going to Tennessee. So we did of course, the back of the dragon and, all sides of the dragon. But for us, we don't do highway. We back road it all the way. So we take, 14 days to make our way down. We had to do a little bit of rearranging because when we were coming back up, it was when the hurricane was going through up the
Oh, the one on the
coast.
keyboard there, yeah.
Yeah. So we had to kind of rejig our way home. But for me, the best roads were not the dragon roads. We loved every single road out there. Like it was amazing. But last summer, because we did get married last summer, we chose to have a little bit of a less expensive 14-day ride. So we just kind of did a small Superior Loop and did the Canadian back of the dragon.
Okay.
So with a couple of friends, that was the first time. Typically we go, really honestly, it's the four of us. We will do a lot of local rides like St. Anne's out into Quebecistan there and stuff. And and those are just as enjoyable because we're obviously with people that we enjoy.
Yeah.
And
do both your husbands ride?
What's that?
Do both of your husbands ride?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, did your husbands get you into riding, or it was something you already did when you met?
Yeah.
We already met. Yeah. So for me, I'll do that. So I know there's a lot of men on the chat, so bear with me, okay? But so I was married for 18 years, have 5 kids, and anyway, something happened. We broke up, and so I had to start over. And so one night, always the dream was to have a guy come in on a white Harley and I'd jump on and we'd go away, right? So it's like that, knight in shining armor kind of shit. But anyway, so one night I was having a smoke out on my deck and I'm like, do I not love myself enough to give myself my own fucking dream?
Yeah.
So anyway, so I took, I had just come into a little bit of money and on my own got my first bike through COVID and my license and all that. I grew up around all sorts of, cars and trucks and all that kinds of stuff, but never a motorcycle, and haven't looked back. So that was my love gift to myself, and then found the love of my life. So yeah, that's my story.
Yeah.
Now
So
you cracked me up.
Why?
The whites and night.
Oh
White. Man, I was just. It always makes me think of that Sopranos when his girlfriend's yelling at him, all drunk. The girl from Europe, and she's like, "Where's my knight in white armor?" So she had it all mixed up.
No, so I rode when I was a kid. I had a little Honda ST90 I bought off a kid in the neighborhood, and I loved riding. And then I used to ride a Yamaha Sika 750 when I was about 20. I didn't have a license or insurance or anything, but it was fun and it was the reckless days. Now I'm happy to say I'm fully licensed and insured. But so I have 3 sons, and I was on my own for a few years there, and I was riding back from Hastings and stopped at a gas station. There was a bunch of bikers there, and one of them yelled out, "Hey, Sarah!" And I was like, "Hey." And anyways, then he took off. He got scared and he took off. But we touched base again, and now we've been together 5 years, and he's a cool dude. So he rides, yeah.
Well, there you go. He was saying hi for a reason.
Yeah. So I was gonna say the bike night, the Atlantic. I know we're like the face of it when we go there, but Mariette's husband Mike and my boyfriend Rob, and then we have people like photographers Dick Budge, we have John Saliv. All these guys are helping us. We have a friend, a really good friend of ours, Roger Brisson. Is that his last name, Brisson?
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, he does ride an Indian, so we have to be a little bit,
he's cool. Even
accepting.
Cool. And then we have Frank Hannibal from Montreal. All these guys help out so much. There's no way we could manage the bike night without them because there's so much going on. But that's the team, and we're really lucky to have such an amazing team with us.
Well, you got your shout out. You know what I mean? That's all good.
Yeah, I gotta mention those guys because I feel bad. We get a lot of credit for everything, but I'm like, we're just the face of it. All these guys are doing so much in the background, to help.
Yeah. No, it's funny. I since I started doing this channel, because that's what I tried to get into was the good stuff of bikers, because I was watching all the biker news stuff that other people do, and it's always about biker wars and biker getting in trouble for having things and stuff like that. And I thought, I used to be one of them guys, but there's more bikers out there that ride that don't care about club stuff, that aren't into the politics. They're not drug dealers, let's say. Not saying the club guys are by nature, but you know what I mean? So I figured I'd do this channel to show the nice side. And you guys said you were the hillbillies or something like that?
A friend of ours who owns the Iron Forge restaurant. Yeah, so her and her husband run the Hillbilly Cruisers.
The Hillbilly Cruisers, okay.
Yeah.
And do they do a bike night too? Or they
no.
But they're an RC sort of thing. I know I've mentioned it before on the channel.
Yeah.
They must do a poker run or something through the summer, do they?
Yeah, they do stuff
like
that.
And
they sponsor so many rodeos and things. They're very generous with that.
They did the Eastern Ontario Ride for Dad last year too. Yeah.
They're a very cool club. We like them a lot.
Salt of the earth.
Yeah. Good people.
Oh yeah.
They are.
Good. I'm gonna have to see if I can track him down, see if I can get him up for an interview also. I like interviewing all different clubs and event organizers and people that are raising money for a specific charity, you know what I mean? So, and there's so much of that going on in the biker world.
Oh yeah.
And Kate's husband does a wicked burnout. You go anytime you get to see his burnouts are awesome.
We got to meet the local police department. One night.
Speaking of burnouts.
Yeah, speaking of burnouts. And anyway, so it was quite funny. Actually, the police officer did come back, and he actually spent some time at the bike night. Just
the cop did.
Yeah.
I just saw a comment. Someone was asking.
Oh yeah.
We just call ourselves the Bike Chicks.
Yeah, it's not a club. That's what I was gonna tell him.
Yeah.
But we don't care at our bike nights. We don't care if you're black, white, whatever color. There's none of that. Everybody's welcome at our bike nights. Doesn't matter what you ride. We even have people that don't ride, but they just love bikes, so they come to check out all the bikes. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
Or friends of people that do ride or something, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not everyone's on a bike, I suppose.
We're not
bike nights for bikes.
We're not cliquey at all. We're just if you show up, you're welcome,
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, Newfoundland Drone Productions joined us. Good to see you tonight, bro. No, anyways, he's one of these guys who asks all these weird questions rather than just keeping things mellow, you know what I mean? So that's all good.
Who's that?
Cool. I didn't even see
the dude from that last comment. He thinks everything's about racism and all that stuff.
I see. Yeah, no, we don't. I don't give a shit what color someone is.
Exactly. No, not all bikers are racist. Not half bikers are racist. Not most bikers are racist, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think we've even ever been asked about color or anything. It's not an issue for us.
Exactly. No. It's that's what makes it go away. The racism shit go away is don't think about it.
Yeah, well, that's
you know what I mean? Don't look at someone and think of them by nature or color, and then racism goes away at some point, right?
So I'm hoping all these people commenting today, I hope they're going to come out and see us at one of our bike nights. And, it'd be awesome. And let us know they saw us here. We were chatting with you.
I think you'll probably get, it sounds like Chucky's from from that end of New York. He's in New York State. He was explaining.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. See, I plan on riding back in the States this year. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I think Mariette, I don't know if she is, but
No.
like, yeah, she won't. But Rob and I are like,
Okay,
yeah, we
but
wanna go.
background.
I don't.
So my husband is a veteran, and my son is actually serving. My oldest son is serving at the moment as well. I have no problems with the American people,
Yeah.
but I will keep Canadian dollars in Canada. So
Whereas
Yeah.
me, I'm kind of just like flighty, and I'm like, whatever, I'll go there. I don't give a shit. In politics, I just try and keep politics out of everything. I don't. If people want to, like I know it's everywhere. It's hard to avoid.
Yeah.
I'll just whatever.
yeah,
Exactly. So Chucky says he's only 54 miles away from Alexandria.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
And
an
he'll
easy
come up.
ride. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a.
So the
That's
real
good.
truth, it would be a valid question, but again, these guys are not a club. These are two ladies who have a website and a YouTube presence, and is it called a vlog? Is that the easiest way to describe it?
I don't. Well, no, not really. We're just kind of getting into that portion. So there's such a fine line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could
That's
video.
why I'm asking, because I don't know the difference between a vlog and a video, right?
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
the same
No,
to me.
so it's not really vlogging. We're actually just kind of blogging, right? Whether we get into that or not, the problem with videoing or vlogging everything that you're doing is that you're also kind of missing out
Yeah.
on the authenticity of life as well, right?
Right, you're worried about
So we're kind of playing with that because
the shot, right?
yeah, and
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we're gonna choose to go for a ride.
Well,
So
So we've taken some video or photos, whatever, when we're riding, and then the winters for me are slow, so I get bored and I start putting them together. So we do have our TikTok channel too, bikerchicks.ca on TikTok, and if you go there, you'll see me and my buddy Chico. He's a pigeon, so he used to like to come and fly while I'd ride. So we have different videos. Like we have fun. We're just having a lot, So
That's what it's all about.
yeah, I think we were looking at cameras. I might put a camera on my bike though this summer, and then spend the winter just having fun putting that stuff together. But summer is it for riding, yeah, for sure.
And I think we got a girl from from Alberta that does vlogs. She comes in the chat once in a while.
Okay.
yeah,
Angel Face, I think is her name.
Oh, I've heard that name. Yeah.
And then we got another girl in BC, Red, riding with Red.
Okay, cool.
So there's a few out there, and I had a girl on. She's born limb different. It's the way you put it. It's a proper way to put it. So she was born without the ends of her. So she's missing a hand, right? So she got a motorcycle built for her, so she can ride it.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
She doesn't need, either the clutch or the front brake got moved or something and all that. And she's like you guys. She does more riding than I do in the summer. She's going to the
cool.
States and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, cool. She sounds cool. That's neat.
Angie's her name. If you ever look from her.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're looking forward to this summer for sure, and having a lot of fun, doing a lot of riding, especially when I can. Anyways, there might be some changes there. I might be able to do some more riding this summer. But also giving back, that's a big part for us too. We do want to give back to the communities whenever we get the chance. So like we make our own t-shirts and things. Like we've just made, anyone's interested, they can check our website. We have our St. Patrick's Day t-shirts now for men and women. We have Irish writing on them. We're not going to tell people what it is. They're going to have to go into Google Translate, but
Figure it out.
yeah, so we got some nice prints, got the Irish language in there, so it's cool. It's gonna be fun. But and then we're gonna be at the swap meet in Greeley again in April. We go there, and
Oh, I've been mentioning that one a few times. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a good one. That's Jim Pouling runs that, and it's a really good one.
I'm going to pop your website up on the screen. Actually, I'm on the Facebook page, but there we go.
So at the swap meet, we do off-colored tea towels.
Oh, nice.
Well, Yeah, so actually last year it was funny because
We
a
sold
couple of
them.
guys came back in and grabbed like 5 or 6 of them because it's like,
So we sold out. Yeah.
shut the fuck up, just do the dishes, or gone
Yeah.
riding, whatever.
Or fuck the dishes, gone riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got a hoot and a half out of that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I don't have the updated designs, some of the other designs that we've just come out with. So I'm wearing the male version of the skull, but I don't know if you can.
See my St. Pat's t-shirt? Oh, yeah.
I was going to
this is-
show.
Yeah. So it's
Tell me
oh, over this way a little towards me. Yeah. So there's Marriott's wearing one of ours. Come closer to me, I think. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking eyes and good. That's a good
Yeah.
shirt. I like that
Yeah,
shirt.
that's good.
Yeah.
And then I
So
have,
it says, "Get off your fucking phone."
Yeah.
So we have our biker chicks for St. Pat's. We have the bikerchicks.ca, but with the Irish flag. And
Yeah.
then this is one of our Irish. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's in Irish.
Yeah. So that's one of our St. Pat's t-shirts. So we've made a bike night at the Atlantic t-shirts last year, and we sold those. And a portion of the sales from those goes to whatever charity. So we gave a donation out of our little business to the hospital as well. So
This is going to be the shout out, but our biggest supporter, or where we got our start with that, was at the swap meet. A lady had come by and she saw our shirts and she's like, "Oh, I wish I would have talked to you guys earlier." And we were like, "Well, what do you mean?" And she goes, "Well, so she owned BA Machine, which if you're from around this area, BA Machine and Perry." And she goes, I've been asking people to do our 30th anniversary shirts, and they said there's not enough time. So part of how we work is this one will say, "Sure we can."
yeah, we can do that. And she's like, what
And
the
this one is the one that gets it done.
No, and I'm like,
So
yeah. So
anyway.
she needed like 200 shirts, and for a week later down the road, she
Yeah.
wanted them in a week, and I said, yeah, we can do that. Marriott gave me a look like, what the hell? I'm like, no, we'll be fine. And that was a good contract for us. Yeah. So it was, and
Did you get them done?
we
yeah,
did.
got them went and worked all day, and then spent the evenings printing shirts because we're doing everything by ourselves like that. So
So the t-shirt business is like a new business that you're starting up?
yeah, that's what for about a year, the same
Yeah.
sort of thing. We've been doing it, and we've got quite a few ladies out there wearing t-shirts we've made, and we've got some designs for guys too. But we're told, oh, no guy's gonna wear a shirt that says the bikerchicks.ca. So we have a TBC logo for the men's shirts. So
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
it looks rough and tough. So there's just for those who are a little worried about their masculinity, we take care of
Bow
that.
ties, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, a bit of bow ties. Oh, there's your bikes. So someone wants to know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, bro. They both got Harleys, bro. And,
Yeah.
And someone wants to know. I can't put this in a word it my way. Have you guys been in the Harley scene to know? Like, do you like shovels and Evos and those older Harleys, or are you not really in that part of the Harley scene?
I like looking at them and stuff, but I think if I ever got a second bike, I'd love to get a rat bike. I see some of them. That's what I would, I'd love to go and find different little pieces and put them together on a rat bike. But I couldn't build a bike or anything. But
We could pretend like
yeah,
we could.
that's my bike there. See, that
Yeah.
one's pretty.
And that's my
That's your last
my
year's
old
bike.
Deluxe. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
But
pretty.
that-
eh? Those are both pretty bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love looking at mine.
And actually both from the States too.
Yeah, I got mine. I went to buy a T-shirt at Harley Davidson in Rochester, New Hampshire, and I saw that bike and I was like, oh my God. So I got the T-shirt later, but I got the bike.
You walked out with a bike. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
Better than the T-shirt. The T-shirt was, yeah.
Well, I'm doing That's another big reason I'm really excited about the merch website. Getting finished up this week. I'm going to raffle off a panhead, a 1960
Okay.
panhead.
Oh,
Ooh.
cool.
So I'll keep you guys posted.
That'll be awesome.
There'll be like 500 tickets at $100 each, so big
Uh-huh.
odds. And of course I'll do something to charity, right? And all that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's really cool.
So these guys are saying that they'd like to ride to the cheese factory in Alexandria.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's another one that's given us prizes for our bike nights.
I know, Albert for
But,
no, the Glengarry. There's
do.
the Glengarry cheesemaker in
okay.
just south
Oh,
as well.
okay, because we
Yeah.
go to St. Cheese.
Yeah.
It's a nice ride too. Yeah.
So actually, I personally live just around the corner from St. Albert Cheese.
Yeah. So
And that's
like
what somebody
you said-
else said. That, oh, okay, there was your husband said that St. Albert for cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we're saying, if people come for the bike night, just stay at the Atlantic. It's a really cool old hotel, and it's really awesome.
It's
And
kind of interesting, that end of the province. It's nothing like this end of the province at all.
No.
oh,
No.
thanks. I love that color too. Someone likes.
Oh, don't get her started.
I know. You tell me I love you. Oh, me too.
Now I need to update the site so you can see my beast.
That's her new.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to get your new bike on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with your old bike. Somebody must have been happy to win that
Oh.
raffle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And that bike has been like
That was a good
Yeah.
bike.
it was a good bike.
Yeah.
100%.
But I
Yeah.
can't deny that I like my speakers on.
Yeah.
I know, eh? I know. Now that I had a bike with a radio, before I had a bike with a radio, I was like, who the fuck needs a radio?
Yeah.
You're on your motorcycle.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I got one with a radio, and I went, oh. Now, how the fuck am I going to ride a bike that don't have a radio? You know what I mean?
I love both. Like,
Yeah.
so my husband and I ride side by side. So there's a lot of listening that you're doing so that
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you can still hear it over the radio. So it's all good.
So I see someone asking, where is that? They're asking.
Yeah. He came in a little bit later. So go ahead and let them know where you're at.
Oh, it's in Alexandria, Ontario. So we're about an hour east of Ottawa, and that's not far from the Quebec border, like 15-20 minutes no, you still have to come up. Yeah, so it's not far from the Quebec border though. And it's cool, right? That's why we love our location. Like I say, we get Cornwall and all of even Ottawa area and Montreal, even far, the other side of Montreal. So they're coming from all over. It's really
And since I started doing this and collecting all the data and all the bike nights and the rallies and shit that I see, there's a big motorcycle community on the eastern end of Ontario.
Mhm.
Pembroke and Alexandria and Cornwall and all
Yeah.
that places. There's Ottawa, and then there's a few places scattered around Ottawa too.
yeah. And it's beautiful roads. There's so many roads out there. We're always great riding.
Is Smith Falls the one that's up by Ottawa too?
Yeah. Well, it's west of WestJet of Ottawa, right? So west of
Where the Hershey factory used to be,
Yeah.
and then the pot factory, and
and
then
then turned into a pot factory.
yeah.
And now they do a monthly bike night, and they shut down the main drag and they set it up like Sturgis.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
started after Winchester took a break. So Winchester was a huge, like over 2,000 bikes monthly
Yeah.
bike night here. But just how things go, the volunteers just weren't there. So anyway, so then they took a break last year and Smith Falls started. So actually this year, Winchester will do one bike night through their Dairy Fest. So we'll do a ride probably from Alexandria to Winchester for that, to support that. Because it's always
I see someone mention Smiths Falls has a
Oh.
bike, and
Yeah.
they do. That's
Once a month.
apparently- Yeah.
And Paul here right above him, he takes care of the ride called the Honor Roll.
Yeah.
You guys know that one, the for the vets?
Yeah, so actually, so my husband and I did the Heroes Highway
Yeah,
ride.
yeah. It's same
We
ride.
did
It's
that.
just got a new name.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So we weren't able to do it last year, but I'm not sure if we're gonna do it this year. It's a little longer, a little farther on the 401 and stuff, but
Like the
uh,
end point for you guys, it's in Oshawa, I think, right?
yeah. So
So
it's
you're gonna have to plan
Trenton.
to stay overnight somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
hopefully.
fine. I have family all over the province. That's not an
Nice.
issue for us. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we should try
yeah,
for that. I'm glad they
Yeah.
mentioned that because I'm going to try for that this summer. I'm going to try for a lot more.
Yeah, yeah. And this summer, it's high on my priorities and in my plans. I'm figuring out how to do it. Is I'm gonna get on the road too and try to hit as many of these events and
Yeah.
start doing the show from the events
Yeah,
live, right? Or from the bike night or from wherever I happen to
Yeah.
get to.
We actually happened upon a Bob Cajun bike night
Yeah.
or bike fest
Yeah.
after one of the highway of the Heroes Highway ride, and yeah, it was a blast. We did that a little bit and then jetted home.
Carried
But,
on home. That's the beauty of being on a bike, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's the stuff, right? You can touring around. Hey, that looks like good, and away you go. Bob
So
Cage is such a pretty little town.
yeah. I think the big goal for me one day is just get on my bike just before the snow's coming and head south and just go for the whole winter and come
Want to
back.
try south? I want to try
Yeah.
one time
Come back when the snow melts. Yeah, that'd be
because
cool.
I can't go to the States until I get a waiver, so that'll probably never happen. So I'd like to try one summer, go east,
Yeah.
Yes.
rock, and then the next summer go west, right?
That would be
And we got
awesome.
lots of people in the chat from all across Canada.
That's very
Well,
cool.
when we can do more than 2 weeks, then that's when we'll go and do Newfoundland because that's a rock we want to hit for sure.
Yeah.
Canadian,
Yeah,
eh?
cool.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Smith Falls is just out. It's where they put the big weed farms in the old Hershey factories.
Yeah.
I comment. Yeah.
Yeah, and they really did well. We were there for the first bike night for Smith Falls, and I know that there was a lot of. We went to this one restaurant for supper, and they were not expecting what they got for people. So, yeah,
I think it really surprised them how big it was. 'Cause
Yeah.
like you say, I advertise a whole bunch down there on the eastern end of the province. That when I was advertising them, or doing them in a video, I had no idea where they were. Right, like Hawkesbury, I still have no idea, but it's down there somewhere.
yeah,
They have, and a bunch of them little towns. I'll have a big bike night.
yeah.
Oh,
From Lindsay all the way to Cornwall, and there's one in
Mhm.
Cornwall too. Is Cornwall Fridays?
I don't think so. I know
No,
there's in Morrisburg. It is.
yeah. Well, they had tried to start one in Cornwall last year
Yeah.
on Fridays. You are correct, but it didn't. No, it didn't take. So
Okay.
I'm going to say our brother does a bike night in Morrisburg on Tuesday.
Morrisburg's another one I
Yeah.
advertised.
Yeah.
Al or Cowboy and his wife Sue.
Yeah.
They put on an amazing bike.
I
night.
want to get Cowboy up for an interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Alain Cowboy with a French last name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alain
Yeah.
Boursiers. Yeah.
So Cowboy and Sue, but they put on a great night.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So they do a bike night as well. That's why I always see
Yeah,
him.
Thursdays. We try and get out
Oh,
there
you
as
should-
much as we can, but yeah.
So
Is it Tuesdays?
Yeah.
it's Tuesdays. So
Tuesdays. I'm sorry, it's Tuesdays. That's a big mistake.
actually, this would be a good way to talk about it. So the funny thing was, get it out of your pocket.
Oh yeah.
So you know how you go to a Harley Davidson dealership and you have to pick up a coin, right?
Yeah.
A poker chip, sorry. So anyways, I said to Sarah, I said it would be really cool if we had our own poker chip.
So we do.
So we made our own Biker Chicks
Oh,
poker
good
chips.
for you.
Yeah.
That's
And then
awesome.
I said, wouldn't it be
Yeah.
cool if all the bike nights made poker chips and then you could like collect them? So anyways, so it was funny because Cowboy actually went and got poker chips
Yeah.
for the Tuesday night bike.
Yeah.
So anyways, so it's like, oh,
Yeah.
anyways, hopefully it'll catch on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
So
What
far,
the- There's
yeah.
another guy in Ottawa. Do you know a guy named Bo? He's an
Bo
older
Rooney,
fella.
yeah.
Yeah,
Celtic
Bo
crew.
Rooney from the Celtic Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently he wasn't feeling well for the last little while. So everyone put their thoughts in him. I see him back online now.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Coin was a misread, okay? Jeez.
Jeez.
That's funny.
Little sticklers.
They're on you, man. They're on you. 20
Yes.
miles to Morrisburg. Okay, those are Tuesdays. This is Morrisburg
Yeah, so
Tuesday?
Bo's a good guy. Bo, he's
Yeah.
very involved in the community. He does a lot.
Very much. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah.
I was just talking when I said about wanting to go east one year and then west another year. Then the chat was just saying, if you go west, once you get out of Manitoba, you got nothing to see till you get to the Rockies.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go east, there's something to see the whole way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they're right about that. 100%.
Yeah.
Of course, No Grow, he's in BC. So like he said, he might be biased.
Yeah.
We're waiting for my son to get transferred out to BC or Edmonton area, and then that way we have an excuse to ride out there and do all those
Absolutely.
roads.
Yeah. That's one thing about being in the service. At least you get to see lots of Canada, right?
Yeah. Well, he's in Shiloh, Manitoba right now, and there is nothing to see there.
There's nothing. It's flat, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember I did the Greyhound once when I got out of college and I decided I was going to go to Calgary, and a drunken mistake. Jumped on a Greyhound, another drunken mistake, and by the time we got to Winnipeg, it took a whole day to get just to Winnipeg, and then the whole next day, boom, we're in Alberta, boom, just like that. But it was boring.
See, I was a journalist for almost 20 years, and one of my first jobs I was out in Fernie in BC. So I took a bus from Montreal to Fernie, BC. That was a fun trip, but
That's a long drag, eh?
yeah, it was. But it was affordable because starting out in the business, you don't make a lot, but it was good. It was a nice trip, though, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
In the business, what business were you in?
It was journalism. I worked for a small newspaper out there, the Elk Valley Miner, it was called, in Fernie, BC, and then the Castlegar Sun in Castlegar, BC, and then I got work back east, so I came back here, worked for papers out here.
That's cool.
Yeah, Fernie was cool. I liked it.
I don't have any down here. It's upstairs. I
Is
gotta
that
do
right
this.
there in his way?
No. I'll get it later. Sorry. I got so many off camera. Sorry about that.
Oh, someone grew up in Fernie, eh? That's cool.
Oh, I didn't even heard. I've never heard of Fernie before.
I was at the Elk Valley Miner. That was my newspaper. So I was in Sunday in Sparwood laying the paper out, but the rest of the week doing reporting and writing in Fernie. So it was cool.
And now nobody's even got newspapers anymore. They don't even print
I
them
know.
anymore.
Probably got it in
Crazy,
time. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, No Growth says there's fantastic fly fishing in Fernie as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to get Bo up because he does a lot for the biker community.
Yeah.
It sounds like you ladies do lots for the biker community.
Well,
Are
we
you-
try. We're trying.
Are you going to bother forming it into a group and naming it or just
know,
leave it
we're-
alone?
Well, I don't think I'm not really. I did the club thing. It wasn't really for me. I don't like rules and stuff, so I don't do well with rules. And I find clubs you got too many. It's a little bit of ironic, you don't want rules. You join a club and you.
Yeah. No, I know.
So I'm happy. I like doing the. We just needed a name for. It was really a T-shirt business, and it just turned into so much more, really. But so.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
No, we'll do like we're doing a ride May 31st.
Right.
It's not just for women, it's from anybody.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, we made that. So we do posters for our bike night, and I don't know if people watch, but we try and get a little shock value in there now and then, so
one poster from last year we said something about a wet t-shirt contest because the weather forecast for that night was rain.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on out and
yeah, so we had a picture of this woman in a really tight t-shirt, quite bodacious, sitting on a bike. It said wet t-shirt contest, so everyone looked, and in fine print if you don't get in before it rains or something.
Yeah.
So I think that was one of our good turnout nights. We have fun, and we like that though. It's the designing and the creating side of things we both enjoy. So we have a lot of fun doing posters and publicity stuff.
Absolutely. That's
And
all part of it, right?
you saw my frosty nipples one, I guess.
Yeah. I saw that one already.
Yeah, 'cause I heard somebody complaining about the winter and their frosty nipples. I'm like, oh, we got to put that on a poster. So we did. That was good.
Is Rockton out by you guys?
Is what, sorry?
Rockland? Rockland?
Open Road Riders. Oh, no, this is around Hamilton Way, Rockton, Ontario. I think it's up by Guelph. I was just trying to find some of the other bike nights that I've talked about. I got them all saved on my thing, right? But
Yeah.
it's like
There's another one on Thursday nights. That one's in Lachute. Oh, no, it's not Lachute. It's Saint André de Lavalin or something. So it's I don't even know how you'd say it. You cross the bridge from Hawkesbury into Quebec near Grenville, and you can go from there. But that's another local one. It's so we're lucky because where we're situated, we can go to Ontario or Quebec bike nights. Because there's another one on Thursdays at Duffy's in Quebec in Dorval.
yeah.
And that it's Ron Edwards who owns the Atlantic. He also owns Duffy's. So
I think I advertised that one too.
yeah.
One in
It's a different
Dorval.
club. I think last year it was another club running a bike night. Now it's another club, a different club stepped in, but we're looking forward to going to that one. And there's Smoke Meat Pete's too.
Oh,
that
that's-
Smoke Meat
that
Pete's. I have advertised that one also.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete's.
There's a
good
bunch
guy.
out there. Good night, Newfoundland. Thanks for dropping in tonight, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And Chuck, I'm in London, Ontario. That's where I'm at, bro.
Yeah.
So that's like you guys sound like you're gonna have a nice busy summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we are. We're gonna.
Well, and we never know where things take us. So
No.
that's kind of part of how this
Yeah.
kind of all got started. So
And we just go with the flow. So we're looking forward to seeing what surprises come up this year. But there will be something, and we'll promote it when we figure out what it is. But yeah.
No, that sounds like a great thing. So, all right. So I think we touched on everything. You guys gave a great interview. It was just like having a chat.
Well, thanks for
Like
this
having a chat.
opportunity. Thanks, Bob. It's been a great
Yeah.
opportunity. We're looking forward to this. I know we had to postpone a few times and
Yeah.
stuff, but it's
Yeah.
been great. I really appreciate you doing this with us tonight.
Good. No, I appreciate you guys coming on. Was there anything that we wanted to touch on that we didn't?
no, I mean, we're doing a ride on May 31st.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know when we're starting the bike nights yet. But as
Yeah.
soon as that weather turns, yeah.
It'll be short notice. We'll get nice weather and we'll say, okay, this Friday, everyone be there. And
Yeah.
it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to
No,
be
man, that's awesome. You guys getting up to 200 bikes. That's fucking wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, well, that was
You're
last
out.
this year. We're hoping we're going to get double. We'll come up with stuff. But
And it's anybody and everybody, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's some patches there too, and
yeah,
it's
we
Shake hands, no attitudes. It's wonderful.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Right on. No, I'm glad you guys came on. I really appreciate it. And like these guys said, it was a refreshing interview. Yes, it was.
Oh,
Great.
Nothing
Thanks
like
again.
no
Thanks.
controversy, no bullshit, no talking
Nope.
about things. You know what I mean? No, and everyone likes to see ladies riding.
Yeah.
I think it's a good part of motorcycles too.
yeah.
Yeah.
More ladies. You guys gonna go out for May 2nd is an International Ladies Ride?
Yeah, so
What?
I'll probably go for a ride, not
Yeah.
necessarily just in a
Yeah, ladies
A
thing.
lot
We're
of-
just we're not lady bikers. We're
Yeah.
bikers, you know.
Yeah.
So-
We're bikers happen to be ladies.
yeah.
Yes.
I see lady bikers. I'm like, I'm just a biker.
Uh.
I'm not a lady. Or maybe I'm a lady. No, but I'm a biker. I'm not a lady biker. Yeah.
Good,
Not that
good.
there's anything wrong with that. It's just I'm a biker. That's it. Me too.
I haven't been labeled all my life, so I don't want
Yeah.
to start now.
No way.
You're leaning more on, I like to ride motorcycles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And here's some stuff about my times doing it. I like it. It's a cool thing, you know.
Yeah.
I hope you guys get lots of followers and all that good stuff, and keep doing it. We'll stay in touch because I'd like to come down. If I get on the road this summer, I'll come down and ride down and meet you guys sometime.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be cool.
absolutely.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay. I thank you, ladies, and I thank everybody in the chat. And that was awesome.
Yeah.
Getting back in the saddle, doing some interviews on Thursdays. And it was great to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Me too. Thank
Now
you.
the
All
sun
right.
just needs to come and roads need to clear off.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're getting, every time the snow melts a bit, we all go, okay, it's going to be tomorrow. It was cold as heck out there today. It just happened to be raining instead of
Yeah.
snowing. That's all.
Oh, okay. It didn't rain up here, but it was still -3. So
I'll ride in the rain, just
Yeah.
not the snow. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's freezing.
Yeah.
All right. It was a pleasure to meet you guys.
awesome.
Okay,
Nice to meet
thanks.
you.
Be
Thank
good. Yeah. All right.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys. All
Thanks.
right, gentlemen, everybody in the chat. I'd love to say thank you to everyone for coming in tonight and joining us. It felt good to do an interview again. It's been a few weeks, even a few months, so it was good. Yeah, it will be good to have a summer show from their event. Exactly, Nomadic. Be nice to get down there on my bike and just do it live right from the parking lot. All right, guys. Everyone, thanks for joining. I couldn't do all this without all you guys, and I love and respect each and every one of you. Till tomorrow, be safe and good night. Bye, guys.
Biker News Canada, where the truth hits harder than the highway wind. From Ontario to the coast, Bob Javi rolls in. Let the real news begin. He's got the camera ready, catching sparks from every ride. Club stories, charity runs, every heartbeat of the biker tribe. So smash that like, share, follow, let the